Brazil is bringing fleets of their unique battleship. I feel like this world war is just amazing. Not for Japan, for everybody else, but it is amazing. And do I want to pillage the districts or do I want to just keep them intact for my own benefit? I think pillaging sounds good fun, honestly. I think pillaging sounds good fun, so let's bring my units round into pillage position. I mean, I've got so many units now, I can just entirely surround the city, stop anything from escaping. That's good. Let's move you to there. Yeah, I think pillage positions are pretty decent. Oh, and wonders. There's some amazing late game wonders. I think actually, if I build a campus in Hamburg, I could build the Emerson Scott Centre. That would be an amazing thing. There's Preslav. That means I've got 2 military city-states now, so 15% bonus to all troop production. When you stack that with my Golden Age policy of 15% towards military units and also my military alliance, which I believe is firing off something right now, 15% towards units. That should be like a 45% bonus, 60% in this city. So if I just have a quick look and see what that looks like. 3-turn anti-tank. Yeah, that's insane. That should be 900. 900 production. It's only taken me 3 turns, which means I'm making 300 production per turn towards that. That's insane. Oh, frigate fleet just got hit 3/4 in one go.
World without rain.
I really need to be careful of that. Now, did I get aluminium? Please say I got some aluminium. There is some in the desert. There is some desert aluminium. Okay, cool. I want to see if there's any more, because, I mean, 2 bombers is fine, but I really could use more than 2 bombers. There's some up there. Okay, that would be a great place to settle. That puts me to 4. There's some on this little archipelago. That puts me to 6. What about up here? Oh, on there as well. Okay, so it exists. The aluminium exists. I've just got to actually go and find it and settle it a little bit. So let's do that. Let's get the settler to go and settle up in that direction sorted from Frankfurt. The rest of my cities are still building industrial zone bits and whatever. That's really cool for them. In the meantime, I'm going to pick up... Where is it? Total War. Total War is an amazing card. Rationalism actually gives me tons of science now. That's crazy. I'm going to put that instead of... Yeah, instead of the campus adjacency. 319. That's awesome. Perfect. Okay, right. Now we can do some crazy pillaging. 1, 2, 3. That's a health pillage. This one is a gold pillage. Perfect. There we go. Listening post. Nice. Oh, goodness me. That will help. So now I've got a nice +3 from intel on opponents' movements. Woohoo! Secret agent as well. He's still stealing from Babylon, but I could move him to Japan to give myself some more diplomatic visibility with them. Because you get double if the spy is upgraded. Oh, I killed a battleship. Oh, 99! Did you see that? 99 damage against my privateer fleet. They are... Somehow that ship is still upright. Like, it's been... I feel like both masts are gone, the hull has been breached, and the helm is about 50 feet behind the boat in the sea, and somehow that thing is still going. I love it. You have to love the style sometimes of those troops, just sort of surviving through the worst odds. Byzantium, give yourself Black Marketeer, and now I can go and say, you know what? Bombards are fun, but bombard armies for 45 niter? I mean, no, I think I'd rather pay 9. Oh, I love it. So that district has been fully pillaged, as is this one. Not that one though, just yet, but we're down to 72 strength on the city, which is great. Our bombards could use a little bit of promotion, or a great general to go and give them a little bit of a boost. Speaking of, there's a great general. Advanced flight. I now have bombers. I couldn't be bothered to give Harold any gold on that particular aid request. I mean, I could have done. I mean, I could be winning a diplomatic victory. I just fancied a science victory this particular game. It's a bit lazy, I know. I'm just sort of like dropping points, but, you know, it's okay. Right, Byzantium is doing great, but hang on, I can just buy in a bomber, can't I? I think I can. Is that the best place to do it from, or is it Dortmund is the best place to do it from? Oh no, there's no hangar here, so yeah, I think I'm going to do it from Byzantium. Good. First bomber, done. However, 1 attack. That's 2 attacks now. City's mine. Goodness me. It's quite easy when you put your mind to it and you do all of this. Oh my god, everything needs repairing. Oh no, this is the only problem about doing what I just did and ruining everything. Ah, it's a total rebuild needed. What do we think? Candy time? I think it's time for some candy. So annoyingly, my bombards are one level too weak at the moment to be hit by my great general, but I think my anti-tank is powerful enough. Yeah, it is. So, you know, swings and roundabouts, but that's fine. There's only Renaissance walls in this city. That's a little bit better. I should be able to do more damage to candy. Yeah, I do. That's good. That's good. Time for some bomber action. Bam! Okay, candy just is not going to defend from this little assault. This is pretty brutal. Walls are down. Anti-tank Kurami comes in. Bam! I mean, unfortunately for Japan, they had levied a bunch of their units there, but no more. Now, I am allied to most people, and I do have a bit of diplomatic favour, so I'm hoping, even if there is a war declaration on me because of the city-state capture, I'm hoping it won't be too brutal. Margaret Mead, and can I just say my military ally is terrible. The only person to have made peace with Japan is my military ally. Like, come on Norway, you've got to hold up your end of the bargain a bit better than that. That's just annoying. 5-year plan now? That's awesome. I love that card. For Germany, it's a big, big deal, and Economic Union will give me a bunch of gold, but I think I'm going to just hold off it for now. Visselbank and Merchant Confederation, Total War, and Levy en masse for now is going to be good, although no drill manuals is good because I'm running out of coal. Not for long. We should be able to get that up pretty quick. Cahokia's defences are just very powerful. Very powerful. Like, fair play to you, but that is inappropriately powerful. I feel like I really need to use these because I so rarely do. I got a U-boat! Woohoo! I love it! What do they actually do? Plus 10 combat strength in ocean and against... okay, no, that's fine, that's fine. That's about it, really, but, I mean, they're very powerful. Now, do I want to go fascism for the plus 5 combat strength? Do I want to go communism for the science and production? Or do I want to go democracy for the crazy trade routes? I think we still have a lot of trade routes with Norway, so I'm going to go for democracy for now. If that fails, I will switch to either fascism or communism. 1, 2 attacks. I'm just going to pillage that because it'll disappear really quickly. And then 3. That's Cahokia taken. Okay, Osaka is the next target. I don't really know how far I was planning on taking this war. Probably not this far. But it's so far, it's ended up being more effective than I could have hoped for, really. So I'm just sort of pushing it. Pushing my luck, really. Especially whilst I've got bombers overhead doing the dirty work. Suffrage. That's democracy. Perfect. Okay, we've got Republican Legacy. I've got New Deal now. That's an amazing card. We like that. And we've got a wild card now. What am I going to do with my wild card, eh? What shall I do? There's lots of different cool things that we could be doing. I think I want something that gives me a little bit more science if possible. I think Trade Confederation or Raj. I think either one of those. Let's go Raj for now, but I can always switch to something a little bit better later. Oh yeah, up to 400 science per turn. Next thing I want to do is go for professional sports. I'm in the process of building some entertainment complexes. I want to build a few more of those. Get that all sorted as quickly as I can. We're already on climate change too. Namely because of me. That's not good. Okay, I think what I need to just quickly do is just double check, can I build flood barriers anywhere? And if so, I need to put them up quick because they are going to go underwater very, very, very soon because I am flooding at quite the frightening speed at the moment. Oh, I can no longer steal anything from Babylon. How boring. No, never mind. I might as well just then send you to somewhere in Japan and give you the ability to give me more information. Listening post. There we go. Because he's a double promoted spy, so he'll give me a +6 bonus rather than a +3. We're just beelining the cities. We're ignoring the defences a little bit now. And that should be good. Osaka won't take long to fall, I don't think. There's my bombards, all 3 of them now ready to go. My medics are offering just this amazing service to me right now where they can't kill my units quick enough. Like, I'm brutally efficient at sieging these cities. 1, 2, 3, like so, and then 4, and Osaka's mine. Bang. Like, they just can't kill me quick enough. Plus 20 healing. I don't use medics enough. I think this is what I've kind of figured from this game. Having used them a little bit more. They're so good. Goddard. I get the boost to rocketry, as well as a 20% boost to all rocket projects, which it's just amazing. So I can now think about building a spaceport in my capital once I get rocketry, which is pretty soon actually. Let's get refining first, then steel, then rocketry. That'll give me oil, then artillery, and then the stuff I need. Good. Oh no, everybody. Oh no, there's a warrior army. There's a warrior army. Okay, right. 57 strength. Considering that's made of warriors, that is very impressive from Japan there. You know what? It just shows you how powerful Japan is. Like, I am not fighting them at a technological parity. Like, we are absolutely ahead of them right now, and we are mercilessly using that to our advantage. But imagine if we were. Imagine if we were on level with them. Like, it would be very, very, very effective. Okay, I can attack Okayama with 3 of my bombers, I believe. Yep, okay, right, great. So you move to there. 1, 2, I thought I had one more. Yeah, candy. I can never see the bombers. They're always hidden. Oil, 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 oil. How much oil have I got? Some in the desert. There's some oily desert. Good. That's awesome. And some off the sea there. Is that really all I've got? There's some off the sea down into the frozen south. Oh dear. That's... Thank goodness we weren't going for like a melee unit rush with infantry and things like that. There's some... Okay, on that little archipelago there. There's some over there in this... If I islanded there, there'd be some in the sea. Okay, so it's right, it exists, but basically it's all offshore. Pretty much. Yeah, so this is the problem. If we'd gone for an infantry rush, rather than what we did do, which was an anti-tank crew rush, we would have needed so much more oil than we had. Yeah, I'm quite pleased what we did. 1 bomber strike, and in you come anti-tank crew army. Professional sports boosted. I was actually building my own stuff there, but sure, I'll take the boost. That's great. Next up, Nagoya. I think this will be a lot easier because, oh yeah, look at that. It just doesn't have anywhere near as much defense. Bang. So it's still got walls up? No, it doesn't. Haha, I can get my frigate involved for the first time. Yes. What's that, Ursa? Are you on ocean terrain next to a U-boat? Haha. Oh, that was a mistake. Anti-tank crew army comes in, and Nagoya has been taken. Okay, next up, Fukuoka. In comes 1 bomber. In comes 2 bombers. Often this does sort of pop up in the comments, but people always say, why don't you ever promote your bombers? And well, the bomber promotions are pretty rubbish. I use them solely to attack cities rather than units and things, so there's very little that actually improves a bomber, especially even the upgrades to like anti-air and against fighters. Well, the AI never really uses that properly, so it's never really that needed. So what I do is I save the promotions in case I do take damage because I attack something with anti-air or a battleship or something silly and inexplicable like that. I save my promotions so that when I do attack, you know, I can attack with full health. Like, it's a bit random, I appreciate, but it's just sort of a habit I've got into. I just sort of save it. Have I ever told anybody how much I love bombers? I don't think I have. I think I've been quite neutral on the subject of bombers this entire time. Well, I like bombers. They're fun. Next up for Kyoto, actually. Hooray! Norway is just doing its best to be really annoying in this little area. It's like, I want that aluminium. Please just leave it, go away. And with that, Kyoto falls. Tee-hee-hee! Okay, Japan have this one city up there. Do I leave them alone just with that city? Or do I take it? I don't really want Japan leaving me nuisance. I think I might just take them out of the game. Unless, of course, their loyalty... No, the loyalty's strong enough that they're going to stay in the game. So I think I'm duty-bound to take them out now. That's fine. We can do that. Question is, do I now go after Babylon? I would continue to expand my territory. It gives me more trade routes. It helps too. Because Babylon aren't liked by many of my allies as well. So, yeah. I think, actually, I'm gonna go and send some units in this direction. And I did just see they're on 128 military strength. So, you know what? That kind of seals the deal for me. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Big Night Oil, Trevor Daskby, Paul Coffey, Senjik, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard and Portland for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who comments and likes. Thank you!